Hi friends, I'm back with day 3 of our new book that we're reading, Letters from Felix, a Little Rabbit on a World Tour. And it is by Annette Langen and Constanza Droop. If you're just tuning in for the first time for this video, there are 2 other videos from this story, Letters from Felix, that are the beginning of the story and the first letter that comes from Felix. So a short summary is that Felix is a stuffed animal, a teddy bear of Sophie's, and he gets lost at the airport when her family is traveling home at the end of summer. And Sophie is devastated, super sad that Felix is lost. But she starts school anyway, even though she's sad. And when she returns home from the first day of school, she gets a letter from Felix from London, England. So she looks up London, England with her dad, and she learns facts about it, and she feels so happy. So yesterday's reading, we finished with a letter coming from Paris from Felix. And the last thing was that she climbed up the old apple tree, and she's going to read her letter from Felix. So I'm going to start with the letter, and then we'll continue. In Paris in September. Cher Sophie, that is French, and I love France. I now have a suitcase. It is très chic, as they say here. I'm seeing a bit more of the world. Paris is really not bad. I am staying at the Hotel Ritz. It is very elegant and classy. But somehow it seems like the people in the hotel and on the street don't notice me at all. Funny, isn't it? It doesn't matter to me, though. The picture is of me at the Eiffel Tower. It is the highest tower that I have ever seen. Luckily, there is an elevator that goes to the top. The view is great. All the buildings look as small as matchboxes, only they have roofs and chimneys. Imagine this. The people carry their bread under their arms, and the bread is as long as a broomstick. Yesterday, I saw men playing boule in the park. Really big men, like your dad. Can you believe that? Apropos, how are things at home? Greetings and kisses from Felix. So if you look, you can see the little picture of his suitcase that he got. And he likes to put little pictures in his letters to Sophie. And I think this is maybe the view of the houses from the top of the Eiffel Tower. And here's a picture of the men playing the game in the park. And he mentioned that he has a picture, so let's see. Oh, there is a picture. Here is Felix, and this is the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Oh, it's hard to see. There you go. Now you can see it. The Eiffel Tower, and you can see he has his bread underneath his arm, but his is not as big as a broomstick. That's probably because he's not very big. And this hat that he has on is called a beret. And when people think about France and French people, they think of berets. Paris is also called the city of love. All right. Sophie wonders, how can everything be so different in Paris? Then she remembers that Grandma's coming to visit this afternoon. She will know all about it for sure, since she has been to France many times. Ooh la la, the rabbit is in Paris, Grandma exclaims. Then she tells Sophie about the game Felix has described. It is called boule and is very popular in France. Sophie is interested to hear that Paris has a wonderful cathedral, wide shopping streets, beautiful gardens, and some very old churches. Then Grandma fishes out a travel guide. Sophie flips through it, and Grandma dreamily exclaims, "Oh, they simply have the most delicious food there." As proof, she serves a baguette, which is the bread Felix saw, cheese, and French salad, and it tastes almost like a trip to France. So Paris is the city of love, which is why they have the hearts there. And then I'll show you the picture here. So here are those long breads. The Eiffel Tower is here. This says Champs-Élysées. And up here it says Sacré-Cœur, which is a church. And I think Champs-Élysées is where you can go shopping. So what I like about this story is not that it's super cute only, and Felix is super cute, but you do get to learn a little bit about the places that he visits and some different places around the world. Slowly, it gets dark and it's time to go to bed. Bonne nuit, Grandma whispers in French when she comes to say goodnight to the children. Do you know how much longer Felix's trip will take? Sophie asks. Now, that is hard to say, Grandma answers. And thoughtfully she adds, travelers always want to see just a little more. Sophie thinks this over. Does that mean Felix will never come back? Suddenly, there's a big lump in her throat. Don't worry. Felix will be back home for Christmas. I am absolutely certain, Grandma says, and gives Sophie a big goodnight kiss. Instead of counting sheep tonight, Sophie counts the days until Christmas. Just a few days later, Sophie receives another envelope with Felix's squiggly writing. If we look up here, this stamp says Italia, and this says Roma. So it looks like Felix is going to be writing from Italy, which is also in Europe. So London and France and Italy are all on the continent of Europe. Like I said yesterday, you should go look it up. You can talk to Alexa or Siri. You can Google it and see if you can learn some new things about France. Well, I hope you join us tomorrow so we can see what Felix learns about Italy. Have a good day. Bye.